Absolutely, and I think when you think back to some of the pitchers that I faced, some of the guys that you face in the big leagues for 5, 6, 10 years, you're thinking, man, I saw him somewhere. Yeah, it was Double A because when you see most prospects of any organization, they pretty much go to Double A just to get themselves over that hump and get ready for the league.
You had a breakout season at the Double-A level yourself. What was it about you that enabled you to have that kind of campaign?
I was very confident, and I thought, if the confidence could just stay with me consistently, which is very hard to do at any level of baseball because it's a game of failure. I just try to be consistent every night, whether it was defensively, offensively. Just bring something to the table. Go home with something where you felt good, and I didn't have to think about that game when I went to sleep.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tennessee Smokies and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Oliver Ortega, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well...
Now at the plate, Eddie Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 20, Eddie.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Ball 4, take the base. Stay down. Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Striding in is number 13, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 13.
He's set, and the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now here is Alfonso Rivas. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Digging in will be number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Deshaun Knowles comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Next to dig in, Edwin Young. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Gill, the runner at third. Maitan on at first with 2 down. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Next, here is Jose Rojas, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped up.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Is there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. And now, Christopher Morel. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Taylor Gushu. A couple of walks for him thus far. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. So stepping in is Aramis Ademan, singled in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short, fielded cleanly. And that's the 2nd out. Next up is number 13. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Popped up. Rivas has room in foul territory. 2 gone. Next to stand in is Aramis Ademan, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So they're held in check here this half. And now in the box, number 13, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-2 tonight's final. The Tennessee Smokies led this game from the third inning on.
Terrible series. I apologize for all this garbage.
He's run into some struggles early on at the AA level. It's his first real challenge in the professional ranks. Al Leiter joins me. Al, what's going through his mind right now? How does a young player like this work past that first struggle?
Well, you just said it. You know, what's in his mind? That baseball is a game of failure. So you have to find out what is distracting him to not being able to do his job, which is whatever it is. As a hitter, see the ball, get a strike, put the ball, bat on ball, hit it hard. Pitchers, get ahead, throw strikes, know your repertoire, know who you are, and really have a good mindset. The better players, the consistent players, have a strong mind, mental toughness, and really understand that it's an ebb and flow to a season. It doesn't always go in one line.
And it can be a small mechanical change that unlocks big success as well.
Absolutely. You know, some issues are mechanical. Some are either repertoire as a pitcher or maybe an approach and a bat. And usually it always reverts back to your question, is that what's in his mind. You got to clear the mind. Good mind, positive thoughts really is where players want to be.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Tennessee Smokies. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Justin Steele will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
well, Matt. This guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 13. He readies for his first plate appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
3-0 now.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Now at the plate here is Hovde, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it, and he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. So the next to bat will be Brennan Lund. The 3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, here is Taylor Ward, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So next to bat will be Kyron Paris. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 13. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3.
There we go, my first ribby.
Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Stepping up is Hovde. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Oh, they want me to steal.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just
way.
gets ahead of the throw.
Squeaked. That was close.
Hovde 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Slow little roller to third.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Trash Pandas lead it 3-0. So now here is number 13. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The designated hitter, number 13.
Hey, let her rip one time.
From the stretch.
driving. Let's go, kid.
Now the 1-0. Pitch popped up. And he'll reach to his left to make the catch for out number 1. Ready now is number 13. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Too slow.
Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Next to hit is number 13. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs.
Fans our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base.
Major League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball on the show,
and
it's coming up next.
Welcome your Tennessee Smokies.
Trevor McGill is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher. You're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
And now here is Zach Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one will get this one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Jan comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brennan Davis becomes out number 2 this inning. Alfonso Rivas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he'd swing at that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Sharp ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So now into the box is Connor Myers. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there for strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Set to get his evening at the plate started. P.J. Higgins trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Just a tick behind for a strike. So all in all, they'll have a man aboard after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
And the pitch is off the
Again,
catcher's
bro.
glove
Like,
as
what
it
are you
rolls
doing?
away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-2 pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Christopher Morel, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Knowles will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. So now to the plate, Christian Donahue. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Christian Donahue.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lund has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now it'll be Jose Gutierrez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Zach Davis. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Rojas trying to get there. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. The Trash Pandas on top, 1-0.
Leading up for the Smokies, the designated hitter.
So here is Brennan Davis. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first down.
That's just a great effort from him out there. Good hustle to make the reaching grab and then the barrel roll for style points. I'll give him a 10.
Now batting.
Into the box, Alfonso Rivas, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alfonso Rivas becomes out number 2 this inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Connor Myers. And now the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2 balls and a strike.
The count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and they're into the hit column. In now, P.J. Higgins, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit.
Terrible.
Score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knot.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Christopher Morel. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee, or he was sitting off speed right there.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
So now to the plate, Christian Donahue. Into right field, that's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in.
Oh, now you give me that.
You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Listen.
Into the box now, Zach Davis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fielded cleanly. There's one on to first, but not in time
Took
as he beats
forever
it
to
out.
throw that one. Whose team is
Next,
this?
it'll be Brennan
Not
Davis.
helping me
It's
out.
been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas. In there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Next, it'll be Connor Myers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
High chopper over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit, P.J. Higgins. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher.
First pitch is a slider, called for a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Aramis Ademan is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. In time, and he is nailed at second. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Keith Kelsey gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home set.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
5-2, the final score tonight. Gerardo Reyes claims the win out of the pen, his first. Omar Sanchez records the save, his second. It's time for minor league baseball now.